Good day, welcome to The Twist, Tornado World Instance as of today for Friday, September 16th. I'm Madison.
And I'm Jacob. Today the football team will play Columbus at home. Tonight's student section theme is Neon Night.
On Saturday, JV volleyball will travel to Fort Scott and varsity volleyball will play in Humboldt.
Then Monday, there will be no school due to teacher in-service. JV tennis will travel to Parsons. JV football will play at Columbus. Now on to this month's character focus, self-management. Let's go to the halls with Maddie.
Hey y'all, it's Madison in the halls, and today I'm going to be interviewing our counselors about our character focus for the month, self-management. Let's do it. I'm here with Miss Northup, and today I'm going to ask you some questions about self-management. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, so in your own words, what is self-management?
Self-management is being able to control your reactions to other people's invitations. So if somebody comes up to me and is angry and mad and yelling, how I manage myself is what self-management is. That I can either stay calm or I can go with them and go up to the yelling and screaming stage. But if I'm a good self-manager, I'm going to be calm, take a breath, and then try to talk to them peacefully.
Okay, and do you think you're good at self-management?
At times. I mean, there are times when I'm not. I'm human.
Okay, do you have any tips on how to be better at self-management?
The biggest tip is to be able to take some time to think and process what the other person is saying and to be able to come back calmly in your reaction to them. So it does take practice. Breathing, deep breathing helps. If you can take a couple of deep breaths before you react. Anytime you can take a pause, if you can take a drink of water or something like that, that's always good.
All right, those were great answers. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Mr. Lopez, and today I'm going to ask you some questions about self-management. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so in your own words, what is self-management?
So self-management is basically being able to manage one's own emotions or feelings. So that was simple as I can put it.
Okay, and do you think you practice great self-management?
I like to think I do, yeah.
Okay, and what are some tips for people to be better at self-management?
Well, really figuring out what coping skills work best for you. One way to do that is being able to practice maybe deep breaths, deep breathing, or maybe becoming more organized. You know, things may seem chaotic, and not just in life, but just your schoolwork. So being able to keep things organized, manage yourself, and manage your emotions is the best way to go about doing that.
All right, those are good answers. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Those were some great answers. Now let's go back to the studio with Jacob and Madison. Don't forget that next week is Spirit Week. On Monday, we don't have any school. Tuesday, it's Barbecue Dad versus Soccer Mom. Wednesday is Dress as Your Favorite Holiday. Thursday is Dress as Anything that starts with the letter of your name. And Friday is Purple and Gold.
Tuesday, Purple Clubs will meet during advisory. Volleyball will play at home. And cross country will travel to Humboldt.
Then on Wednesday, first quarter progress grades are due.
On Thursday, it's a late start day. JV tennis and soccer will travel to Parsons. Now let's go to the halls with Chance for this week's special.
Thanks, Jacob and Maddie. I'm Chance. I'm going to be in the halls doing some fall sports interviews. Chance at the halls, I'm with sophomore Taylor. I'm asking some questions about volleyball. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so what is your favorite thing about volleyball so far?
Hitting.
That's it?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel like the team is this year so far?
Pretty good.
Just pretty good?
At the moment, yes.
At the moment. Do you think you guys will be great or just stay good?
Great.
So what was the main reason why you joined the volleyball team?
Coach Coots.
No other reason?
No.
No any friends on the team?
I have friends on the team, but it was Coach Coots.
Good answers. Good job.
Yeah.
You play very well.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that's all the questions I have for you today. I'm now with Senior Anna, and I'm going to ask you some questions about volleyball. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, so first question, what inspired you to play volleyball?
Well, I originally started playing volleyball because I needed something to help me stay fit and work out because my main sport is swim. So I just started volleyball as something to keep me active, and then I started really falling in love with it, and I now really want to pursue it and keep pursuing volleyball.
I like that answer. That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
Second question, how do you feel like you're doing this season, like yourself?
I feel like I'm doing really good. I feel like I am helping my team any way I can. I feel like my voice is definitely helping them communicate a lot more. And I feel like I'm helping my team and my team's helping me. And we're doing such a great job this year.
How do you feel like the team is doing so far, like team-wise, like at the games? How do you feel like they're doing practice and all stuff like that?
I feel like I'm on JV, so I feel like JV has been doing so great. I feel like at practice we get there, we get stuff done, and then when we go to games, we get it done. We do our jobs, we all know what we need to do, and we take care of business.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm now in the halls with Junior Rally, and I'm asking some questions about volleyball. You ready?
Yes.
All right, so first question is, what inspired you to play volleyball?
Watching all the older girls play just really made me want to.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, good answer. Good answer. Next question is, how do you feel like yourself is doing this year?
I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I think that I've improved since last year, so that's good.
All right, last question is, how do you feel like the team is doing this season?
I feel like we're improving. We're not winning as much as we would like to, but we're definitely improving and we're getting there.
All right, well, thank you. That's all the questions I have for you today.
Thank you.
I'm now in Miss Elliott's classroom with senior Melissa, and I'm asking some questions about soccer. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so first question is, what inspired you to play soccer?
Well, my whole family plays soccer, and I just wanted to take after them.
Good answer, good answer. Second question is, how do you feel like you're doing yourself this season?
I feel like I'm doing much better than the previous seasons I played soccer, so that's good.
All right, last question I have for you is, how do you feel like the team is doing this year?
I think our team's doing pretty good this year. We still got a lot of things to improve on, so we'll just keep working.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you.
Cool.
I'm now with senior Tyler. I'm asking some questions about soccer. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so first question is, how do you feel like the team is doing this year?
We've kind of been struggling. We just haven't been playing very well as a team. We just have to get better, communicate, and play the game we know how to play.
Another question I have for you is, how do you feel like you're doing yourself this season?
I mean, I've been doing pretty good. I mean, there's some things I can improve on, but as of right now, I mean, if I keep playing the way I'm playing, we should do pretty good in the season.
Last question I have for you today is, what inspired you to play soccer?
Ever since I was little, just watching the professional athletes play, it inspired me to I wanted to be like them, like Lionel Messi. I wanted to be like him, score a whole bunch of goals, and become famous playing the sport I love.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you today, man. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm
now in the halls with senior Mason. I'm asking some questions about football. You ready?
Yes.
How do you feel like you guys are going to do against Columbus tonight?
Pretty good.
Do you guys think you have a chance of winning?
Yes.
How do you feel like the student section is going to be tonight?
Lit.
How lit?
Pretty lit.
All right, so what inspired you to play football for so long?
I just played it my whole life.
No inspiration?
No.
No, like, favorite people in the NFL that inspire you to play?
No.
Cool. How do you feel like the team is doing so far?
We had our bad game last week, but other than that, I think we're going to get it together today.
Well, that's good. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I'm now in the halls with sophomore Keyshawn, and I'm going to ask you some questions about football. You ready?
Yes, sir.
So the first question is, what inspired you to play football?
Jeez. My dad he inspired me to play football.
Did he have like a really big impact on your life to make you play football, or like what was it like?
Yes, he really did. I'm trying to beat all his records that he had.
All right. Another question is, how do you feel like you are doing this season, like yourself?
I feel like I can improve better, be a better leader, and yeah.
How do you feel about the game tonight? Do you guys think you're going to win? Like, what are some things you guys need to improve on? Like, what's going on?
We need to improve on our attitude, and I really think we're going to win. And we got to communicate. Communication is key.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you, man.
Yep.
I'm here with Coach Wade. How are you feeling today, sir?
Doing all right. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm asking some questions about football. You ready?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right. So first question is, how do you feel like the football team is doing this year?
You know, right now we're meeting some of our expectations. We still got a ways to go. It's still early in the season, only second game in. But we're doing pretty good right now. It's not where we want to end the season, of course, but I like the way we started.
All right. I like that answer. Next question I would like to ask you is, how do you feel like the game is going to go tonight?
We just got to play hard, play our butts off. Columbus is going to be a tough opponent for us. They play hard. They're going to be disciplined. They're not going to make too many mistakes, and so we got to match that. And I feel like if we can do that and play to our level of where we haven't even reached yet this year, it'll go well for us. But if we don't play well, we don't come out with high intensity. We have a lot of turnovers, a lot of foul penalties, and we'll suffer our first loss. Columbus is no slouch, so we still got to be locked in, toned in, ready to go.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for me for this week. I'm Chance, and I'm back to the studio with Jacob and Maddie.
Thanks, Chance, for that great special. That's all the news we have for you this week. I'm Madison.
And I'm Jacob. Tune in next week for more of The Twist.
Thanks, guys. It's Colton, and welcome back to the Feel Good Story of the Week. Every week, I'll sit here and show stuff that make me feel good, and hopefully it'll stand to you guys. Jacob McFarland, a 21-year-old from Norristown, Pennsylvania, diagnosed with autism, loves making coffee for his family. In the spring of 2020, when his online classes were shut down, Jacob's family knew he needed a routine. So they came up with a way for Jacob to stay busy while doing something he enjoyed. They set up a coffee cart outside of the family's record store. That turned into an overwhelming community appreciation of Jacob, his mother told CBS News. The cart grew into the coffee closet, located in the store itself. Jacob raised over $27,000 for local charities and employs several other young adults with disabilities. We just want this to be a safe place for those people to come in, feel of service and of value, learn some vocational skills, the McFarland family said during an interview. It amazes me to hear stuff like this, how people helping the community and other people feel welcomed and a sense of normality that they might not normally get. I love this story, and I love the fact that this family is doing this. And on this day in history, in 1969, the courtroom reality show Judge Judy premieres in the U.S. Also, in 2018, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes sets an NFL record of 10 touchdowns in the first 2 weeks of the season. Thanks, guys. Be safe, be happy. Peace.